Hello FIRTLESS, join me as I make a quick cup of tea. I'll block out the video because it's not really tidying up and I don't want to pick up any messy household stuff for Mrs. Magnitude's sake. There's nothing really messy here, but you know what women are like. Oh my god, there's a microscopic bit of dust in the corner. If you capture that, people will judge me. I can't stand people judging. It does my head in. You know, hopefully those people that judge one day they'll fall on their ass too and realise how hard life can be. God damn it, cat, what are you after? Food? More food? Is that all you want? All he does is eat that cat. So, what do I want to talk about quickly? Well, tonight I'm going on a live stream in a couple of hours. It's really cool with Nobody Loves Me. I keep saying that. Nobody loves me. Nobody believes me. Paranormal, nobody loves me. Sorry, Ray. I didn't know nobody loves you. Of course they do. In fact, lots of people love you. I don't know why your subs aren't higher. And he has been in touch with a spirit called Scott. And Scott, going by the press and trying to work out a timeline, is possibly a guy that was shot by the police. And he shot a couple of policemen too. And yeah, you know, history fits in. Kind of interesting stuff. So. So what is this video all about, apart from me making a cup of tea while you can't see a damn thing? Well, just want to capitalise on a couple of things, what Mortis was on about, and a few people that have lived, I guess, for a better word. First of all, I'm still in awe of all of this, the amount of support and stuff, not just that I get, but the support to others. This Truth Seekers thing, a lot of people really, really rely on it. I'm not kidding you. I don't just mean those that have got like a disabling thing so they can't really, you know, go out anywhere or whatever and they're stuck. Yeah, there's those too who watch our videos, but Alan Poperano, he's really struck a chord with me recently. He's an ex-copper, so he's seen some things, okay? He really has fucking lived. He's seen 3-month-old babies that need resuscitating and haven't made it, fatal car crashes, God knows what. Maybe somebody's head was missing for all I bloody know and he found the damn head. I don't know. But the guy has certainly lived, you know? So, with Mortis worrying about the oppression of the spirit box, how deep can you go into this? Well, there's two factors to this, isn't there? There's two factors that say how deep you can go into it. Number one is deep in terms of spirit talks to you, spirit gets in your head. Yes, darling? I'm going to get you something to eat in a minute, or I'm going to cook tea in a second, alright? Just give me a sec. Yeah, spirit gets in your head. And all that stuff, and is that possession? I've got one FIRTLESS who's very close to me. I don't want to say her name, but she, you know, she's getting better now, but she needed some real help somewhere, and you know, how deep does this go? Shannon or Mortis is clearly, you know, we've seen his evidence, right? So this is not a blagger by any case of a form, not in a long shot. If he's a blagger, he's the best in the world. Seriously, no, he ain't a blagger. Don't even fucking go down that avenue. And he has a struggle, apparently, to keep himself to himself, and that's his own fault, as he says. I know that when he was first doing this, he had a wife, and I don't think he had any kids necessarily, but, you know, now he has a girlfriend now, but I think, you know, his wife left him and whatnot. It's not my place to say, maybe she was the one in the wrong. I don't even want to dwell on that factor. I'm trying to, like, pin down the spirit box aspect. How much does the spirit box impact on your life and what does it do? I mean, how much does it leave you open to spirit and stuff and bad negative things? Because, let's be honest, right? The only good positive communication that seems to come through is from those that fake it, the fakers. You know, like the Steve Huffs and all that sort of lot. I know bad things sell in terms of most people want to hear a spirit box session where the spirit box goes demon and suicide and I blew my head off with a shotgun. You know, that's interesting to people as opposed to I am the angel of Jesus Christ. I don't know. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Bad stuff sells. It just does. We're quite morbid like that. We're quite gruesome like that. And I'm certainly one to be like that. I mean, God, just look at my bonfires playlist on my channel to realise that I'm a sucker for the human condition. I am absolutely obsessed with why people take their own lives. When I say obsessed, I don't mean to the point of doing it myself. I mean, I've been there, don't get me wrong, but I don't have the courage to pull that trigger, not by a long shot, and I've had some... You don't need to know. It was a long time ago, over 10 years ago now. But, you know, I've been there, okay? I've been there. And when you look at it, it seems so ridiculous compared to those that are, say, I don't know, in the middle of Africa, starving or wherever, or in war-torn countries where, you know, they don't just give up. You know, they try and live. They try and make it. They try and fucking board a boat and try and get over here because they think it's a better way of living, you know, and probably die through drowning in the sea. But the point is, they don't give up and go, right, I'm going to kill myself. We kill ourselves through what seems very trivial reasons compared. I don't know why that is. It's because of the standard we're living. I'm trying to wrap my head around all of this stuff, okay? It's mad. And this is where we go back to the spirit box, what Shannon said. Mortis, I mean. You know, you might end up with a fucking bunch of pills in your hand, or, you know, a fucking hose pipe from your exhaust pipe leading to your fucking inside the garage to kill yourself. How far do you deep go into this just to hear the spirit box say your name? It's kind of cool when you hear the spirit box go fuck or whatever. It really is. And like I said, if I had the spirit box like 2 or 3 years earlier, I can't say for sure, but I'm quite sure I'd have got some really good results, you know, because we had something that was here. It was here. I shit you not. I kick myself for not documenting so much so well, but the respect of the entity, it gave us a privileged insight that something does exist out there. You can call it the afterlife, or not. Well, what do you call it? You don't know if that is your afterlife, but it says it is. It proclaims it is. The best way I say to people, look, the best way to put it, if you really want to put it to the public, something intelligent answers back. Okay, something intelligent that you can't see can throw a plate, or in my case a vodka bottle, and smash it against the wall because it doesn't like alcohol. I'm assuming that's the only reason why. Do you know what I'm saying? No one was hurt in that incident, but we were all drinking that night, and yeah, very mad. We're in the room next to it, in the kitchen, where I am now, look. So, just to show you, vodka bottle was here, and it ended up on this wall here, smashed up. Yeah, you with me? That's quite a distance to you know, for something to fall. No, it was thrown and it smashed. It was empty. Everyone was in the living room. We heard it. We're like, what the fuck? Doesn't like alcohol. I don't know. So let's go back to Papa and Anna. Okay, Papa, he's a guy that's lived. He's an ex-copper and has seen some things, like I said before. And I totally empathise with the guy. I have not seen such. I've seen a few things, but I haven't seen these things necessarily first hand. I haven't seen someone dead in a car crash, for instance. You know, I've only seen a couple of dead bodies, and I don't mean they were nicely presented, shall we say, by the funeral director. They weren't in a state. So the things I've seen is purely through the internet and my morbid curiosity. And you know, some will say, well, maybe that's the devil talking to you to look that way, but I feel like my soul is more aware of these things and hardened up to understand the tragedies of human. I've got it easy, right? I ain't kidding you. I've gone through some hard things in my life, by all accounts, but it is nothing compared to what some people go through. Nothing. I've lost fuck all compared to what some people have gone through, and I might be living in, I'm going to call it this, I'm living in first world poverty. Yeah, not third world poverty, not by a long shot. If I was in a third world country now, what I have now, I mean, I've got a camera in my hand, I'm talking to you, I've got a YouTube channel, I'm talking to you, I've got a phone. Okay, I don't have a car at the moment, that's my own fault. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not really in poverty, am I? I've got heaters that don't really work, but they are there, the intention is there. I've got, you know, a roof over my head. Granted, there's damp around, but do you know what I'm saying? Compared to somewhere where things are a lot worse, I'm a million fucking air. And then if you want to add the family, my daughter, my child, my dad, my mum, and all that lot. Okay, my mum thinks I'm crazy. I daren't tell my dad because my dad doesn't believe in this sort of stuff, you know. Oh dear, there's so much to discuss and talk about and work out where we're sitting. Cup of tea nearly ready. Good. And Papa, he did a session not long ago, and he missed the pleas, if you like. He missed the, you know, there was a spirit pleading to him, help us or whatever, and he didn't hear it. And as soon as he like realised what was what, he quickly set up a session to, you know, try and get his voice on. He was hoping to get it's okay, we understand, or no worries, whatever, some sort of, you know, self-satisfaction on his end, but it's okay, but he never got that, and that's bugging him. He's not going to forget this bloody session now, he's not going to forget it, and I know what he's on about, I know exactly what he's on about, because we've had the same sort of thing. We've had the pleas for help, and we haven't heard it at the time, gone back and thought, oh shit. It's heartbreaking hearing these people needing for help. But are they what they are? We can't see them. And what I mean by that is, I've told you this story 1,000 times. It's on my video 1,000 times. Mrs. Magnitude reads a story to the spirits, or whatever the fucking video is called. At the end of that video, you clearly hear something crying out for help. And it is like heart-wrenching the way it asks for help. And I say to this girl, woman, because it sounds like a female, I don't know how to help you. Do I pray for you? Is that what I do? Because they never tell you what they want. And of course, as soon as I say I pray for you or something, there's this evil fucking laugh, like it laughs. And I don't know, and I'll never know, if that was just an evilish spirit laughing at the fact that someone is trapped forever and ha ha ha, that's great, that's funny as fuck, because I'm an evil bastard. Or the whole thing was done by that spirit, like to goad me and have a laugh, like, oh, help me. I was only joking, you fucking loser. You know? You don't know what we're dealing with, we don't know. I mean, even Mortis, who has, like, the strongest connection around here, I guess, apart from probably those that are very private and hiding, like, and I know those people exist because I was one of them, okay? Me and my wife was one. When we had Charlie about, we kept it to ourselves and hid it so much. But I know if we captured some of the things that we captured, we'd be like, have fucking all sorts of people around here, like, desperate to see our evidence. And we would be hounded. We really would have been hounded. And it's only the reason now that Charlie faded away, nearly 2 years ago or more, that I've decided to put my story out there, because it's gone now. I've asked for it back, but it's not coming back. Or at least I don't think it is, you know. He ain't coming back. If he is, when I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he like just crossed, faded to the other side. I don't really understand it. All we know is something was here, naming itself Charlie. It was happy being here, so the mediums claim from 12th hour. I mean, meant no harm. It stuck to the rules. We gave it rules. It wasn't allowed to shut itself in a mirror. It wasn't allowed to shut a door on us. Yes, I have a video of a door being shut on me, but that wasn't Charlie. Crazy fucking shit, you know? I got to get my head around all this stuff, I really have, and it's a personal journey for each and every one of you. You guys searching, you know, the fucking YouTube for the best evidence to understand what is real, what is not. You know, there's thousands of PSP7 sessions out there with like one word that comes through that sounds validating, the rest just radio. And I get people ask me all the time, can you check my sessions, see if there's anything through? Hey, I'm no guru, okay? To me, it sounds like there's not much there, but or there is something there, I don't know. But I'm no guru. Mortis is probably the same. I'm sure Mortis gets a lot more requests than I do, even, to look at videos and just check to see if they've got anything legit or not, okay? And as flattering as it is that you guys really are thankful for truth seekers and that, I'm just a guy. I'm just a normal guy. I'm a bit broke. So it's why, I've made so many mistakes in my life, you don't understand. And the only reason why I'm not on the street right now and in the gutter, and why I keep landing on my feet, is because of, I don't know why. I'm blessed, I guess. I don't know. Family. I've been bailed out over and over again by my dad. Do you know what's sad and makes me upset? This is the thing that hurts the most. My dad has bailed me out, and today he still supports me. I'm not telling you what he gives me each week or what he does for us, but my dad still supports me to this very, very day. Fuck me, I'm heading towards my 40s, and I'm still being supported by Daddy. Loser. Yeah, I don't mind admitting it. But the sad thing is, if Mumu, my daughter, says, Dad, I fucked up, I've got caught on drugs. Dad, I fucked up, I'm pregnant. Dad, I'm alcoholic. Dad, I can't go to college. Dad, what the fuck can I give her? Come on, what can I give her? Moral support? I can't support her the way my dad supported me. Other than when my dad passes and my mum passes. You don't need to know this, FIRTLESS, but when I'm not going to be a millionaire or anything, but when my parents eventually go, I'll be sorted. In terms of setup, I'll have a property, and I don't want to think about it. I'm not saying I'm living my life just till then, and then, you know, this is too personal, I don't need to tell you these things. Ah, tea's good. I'm not rich, okay, and I'll probably be forever poor, but it's just sad that I can't support my daughter the way my dad supports me. Yes, my dad does support his granddaughter, if you like, with things and extracurricular activities after school and stuff. He pays for all that. He's awesome, my dad, but he will not believe in this sort of stuff, not for a million years. And nor did my wife's mum. She was like, pfft. She just looked at us like we were crazy. All the things we told her, she was like, okay. Why would we lie about this stuff? We're not attention seekers, but okay, if you don't believe, that's fine. It was only on her deathbed when she came up to me and my wife, well, me, more than anything. Well, she didn't come, she's in a deathbed, she didn't walk anywhere. We visited her and we knew she was going to be gone in a few days. And we were about to leave, all of us, we'd all said our goodbyes, and we're about to leave. She suddenly grabbed my arm and she said, tell me everything you know about the afterlife. Everything I know? I don't know anything, really. Not really. I can only tell you what I've been told via, it's like third-hand, you know, I told her to treat it like third-hand advice, you know. I don't know. But what I do know is, when we did a spirit box session after her passing, first of all, the spirit said, she's not here, don't know what you're on about, why would we help her, not interesting, etc. The second time we did a spirit box session, a day after she passed, I think it was, she's here but she's confused. And then on the second day we did a spirit box session, her voice came through and it was if it wasn't her and it was a spirit, it was a fucking facsimile of her. I hear you, dear. I almost expected her to go, more gravy and potatoes. It was a fucking perfect facsimile of her voice. Wow. But are these spirits just demons pretending to be them? We don't know. And we never will know, okay? So, with that in mind, I continue my spirit box sessions and I continue looking at what Mortis discovers, because obviously he's clearly got a very strong connection and it's now taking over his life. In terms of, like, his fucking little, what do they call it, slogan says, risking it all. Yeah, he's risking it all right. We don't know what's going to happen to him if he snuffs it. Is he going to be stuck in some hell? I don't fucking know. And I wondered if his message was for me, like a personal message. Go spend time with your family. Don't get caught up in this. Was he talking to me? Should I pack all this in and just go? Don't get caught up. Don't risk your family. Don't risk it all. Do I be defiant and go, no. I'm going to fucking keep pushing and pushing until I get what I get, till I know what's what. Or do I just, you know, move cautiously forward? What do I do? This is my family, this is my life we're talking about. And like I said, I think there are two ways the spirit box gets you. One, the way Mortis was saying, in terms of like literally a spirit and, you know, fucking up your head and, you know, do you get possessing? The other way is the Austin way, as I'm going to dub it, the Austin way, as in, you know, Frock Paranormal, Austin. He quit it because it was taking too much time. It was taking, you know, like me almost. It is eating into his family time. It was his priority, doing these YouTube videos. You know, you carry on, and I dare say his missus probably gave him an ultimatum. You know, stop this, or you can do a YouTube channel, just stop this. It's taking much of your time. I understand that. I mean, that's probably, I don't know if that's what happened to him. Don't think this is a quote or anything. But it wouldn't surprise me. Do you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't surprise me. And, oh, this tea's so good. And, you know, I've got to be careful. I don't want to lose my family. I don't want to lose my wife. My wife knows what's here. It's not like she's not on board with everything. She understands. I mean, these spirits were here for her originally, not me. I walked into this. I never believed in this stuff because I'd never had an experience before, bar Roundway Hill, and I sort of wrote that off. I was 14 at the time at Roundway Hill when I saw that Cavalier spirit, and you know, I was being told by a spiritualist, "This is what you are seeing." I didn't see it myself. He told me what I was seeing. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, if he's telling me what I'm seeing, then yeah. But going up to Paranormal X, I think I did see what I saw. I don't know. It's long, it's difficult, there's so many avenues to explore how it messes with your head a little bit. Maybe this is what Mortis is on about. So take a step back and just I think what I'm going to say with all of this, sure, talk to the dead, certainly remember the dead, especially if they're close to you. But the final thing I'm going to say about all of this is, don't forget the living, okay? Don't abuse the living. Remember the living. The living are here for you right now. And when you go, or you're about to go, you're going to think, fuck, I never spent the time with the living. You're going to be permanently dead, okay? As that old Red Bull advert went, that old Red Bull advert went, you can sleep when you're dead. Yeah, sure. Anyway, I hope this little think out aloud was helpful to you. I'm going to be on a live stream in a couple of hours, so let's try and get in a good happy mood, because Time Lord deserves a bit of, you know, he deserves a bit of good, happy order of magnitude as past a deep thinking magnitude, because Time Lord's been very active in Truth Seekers, and he deserves a bit of recognition. I can't talk. Recognition. Popper, Alan Torf, I hear you, buddy, and you're a man that's lived, clearly. And I'm glad Truth Seekers gives you a bit of therapeutic, you know, get away from it all. I can't imagine the things you've seen. The only things I have seen have been for an internet, for a TV. I've seen Bud Dwyer blow his brains out, but I was not there. I was not at Bud Dwyer's fucking press conference when he pulled that trigger. No. I'm watching it 20, 30 years later on an internet screen. Do you know what I'm saying? And the only dead bodies I've seen have been put in a morgue, not a morgue, a funeral parlour, dressed up. You know, not really that frightening when they're like that. Apart from the fact that they are people you know. Alright, FIRTLESS, this is all I have to say. Thank you for listening, and thank you for all your support. I don't know where this journey will take me. Yeah, I got Death Seekers and stuff, and we'll bring you the truth. We'll never fake evidence. I'm just trying to work out what really is out there. Is it just tragedy, or is there such thing as not tragedy? You know, as Kevin likes to call it, Kevin Himes, the higher spirits that are just wishy-washy, you know, love and light. Does that really exist? Or are they all just, you know, evil entities scaring you? What is it? What is it all? I'm trying to work it all out. And I promise you, FIRTLESS, if I really do stumble on an absolute answer, I will share it with you. Okay, I promise I'll share it with you. I promise. That's what I do. Sorry for no video hardly, other than the cat wanting food. That's my wife's sake, so she doesn't give me a good kick in, because the house is in a bit of disarray today. But that's what happens when you have a house that you are overcrowded in, and you have a 4-year-old, you know, and always naysayers like, oh, your house is so disgusting. Yeah, you live here and try and do what you do. Just fucking suck on a big one, will you? For fuck's sakes. And just remember where you are right now, okay? I mean, you might be going through some hardship at the moment, and I truly empathise with you. I really, really do. But unless your house is completely flooded, or like you've lost like lots of people dear to you, America's quite a scary place, but in England at least, or you're homeless even, that qualifies. That qualifies greatly. But what I'm trying to say is, if you're in my shoes, it looks bad, doesn't it? You're a bit broke, no job. Well, I've got a part-time job, it's not really paying. Yeah, it could be infinitely worse. Just imagine being in one of those countries that are war-torn at the moment, you know? I have got a mobile phone, a smartphone, a bike crack screen. I have got a YouTube channel. I have got people to talk to, like, you know, who seem to be fans of mine. God knows why, but thank you anyway. I've got a network of people that will probably help me. If I suddenly called in and said, look, I'm fucked, I need, I don't know, so much money to pay a bailiff off or something because I can't beat this one, I bet most of you would fucking put in £1 or £2 to help me out. I know you would. And I'm never going to ask you for that. Don't worry, I will never do that. I'm not here for the money in a million years. But that is how close and loyal you people are. And I think you all share a common ground. Do you know what I'm saying? You all share that close-knit. You feel safe. You feel in a safe place. You feel like you belong. You all belong. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say, right? I'm an emotional guy. I feel a lot of things. I share a lot of things. I share what songs are in my head, how I'm feeling, the mood. It's not always necessarily paranormal, obviously related, but I share everything I can. I never did that before. I'm a very opposed against fucking social media and Facebook and all that crap. Even my wife calls me out on it, like, yeah, well, you're a hypocrite. Yeah, I probably am a hypocrite, but that's part of the personality of me. I'm flawed. I'm a flawed character. And if we all look deep down inside ourselves, we're all flawed characters. That's because we're mortal human beings. And if you want to get all biblical, Jesus and stuff, apparently he knows that when you die and you meet God, he's aware you're flawed and all your sins. You just gotta go, sorry, I'm an idiot, and you'll be in apparently. I don't know. I really don't know. I gotta go now, okay, because I'm just talking shit now. Thank you for listening, by the way. I'll see you on a live stream in a happier mood. All the best. Peace, love, empathy. And don't forget thumbs down FIRTLESS. Don't forget to thumbs down it before you listen to it. That's the golden rule now. Bye bye.